Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, and in the last video that I did, we did the covers and inserted the pages for the Memoria SVG cutting file album that I have been making and recording while I've been doing it. So I've been using these cutting files that I've designed, and they're available on my Etsy store if you're interested, and I'll put the link down below. So I've been using these cutting files, and so far we have created a 6-page album, and this is where we were up to. So we've just done the cover and inserted the pages. So here's our pages here. So in the last video I had said that I would do a video on the inserts and tags, and that I would also do a video on embellishing. But what I thought I would do is just go through with you and put all the inserts and tags in each of these pages, and then I'll probably embellish it off camera and then just do a flip through at the end. And the reason that I thought I'd do that is because I take forever to embellish, and I just can't imagine sitting and watching me do that. So you know, I can do a flip through once I've done it and talk about what I did if that, you know, works out. But yeah, so I won't do an embellishment video, but what I will do is just go through now and put something on the inside front cover and the inside back cover, and then put in all the inserts. Then I'll embellish it and I'll do a flip through so that you can see what it looks like all done. So I'll just put this to the side. For the inside front and back cover, I thought I would just do a little envelope pocket with a couple of tags in it. So from my cutting files, I have cut out the large envelope shape here. I've cut 2 of those out, one for the front, one for the back, and 2 of the large bottom pockets that are the pockets that we use for the envelope. So I've got those here. So I've cut them out, and of course all the lines have been scored by my Cricut, and then I've just gone and inked them around. And so there's 2 of those, and then there's the pockets that go with them. So there's these 2 pockets here. So I've got one for the front cover and one for the back cover. Then I have also cut out the mats for that. So the mats are in the back here, and they're in the light pink, so you can tell them apart. And here I have cut out what I did was actually I've cut out 1 mat for this envelope, but what I might do is cut it in half because you don't see very much of it. It'll be on the inside of the envelope. So I've just cut 1 of those out, and I might just cut it in half just to save on paper. Then this little top flap here, I've cut 4 of those, and I've cut them out of the pattern paper and inked up around them, so they're all ready to stick on. And then the bottom envelope pocket, the envelope pocket, I've cut 2 mats for those as well, so that's those 2 there. The other thing that I thought, well, let's do that first. So I'll put that aside for now, and it's pretty easy. All I'm going to do is, to start with, is, well, what I might start with, in fact, is trimming that inside mat. So it would go in here, and I could have cut 2, but what happens is the I don't know if you can see, pocket goes over the top, so there's actually very little of it that you can see, so we may as well just cut that in half. So I'll just get my cutting, I haven't had to use my cutting tool at all because the Cricut's cut everything for me. So this is about 3 inches wide, so if we cut it off at about 1.5, it'll be fine for both of our, I mean that's not even, but it doesn't matter because you won't be able to see it. So that's as much cutting as I've had to do. Now I'm just going to pop one of those on the top of each one of these. And I have just chosen quite a plain piece of paper, scrapbook paper, because you really won't see very much of it. And I wanted to just use up my scraps. So I'm using this fabric glue by Helmer, which I think would be very similar to Fabri-Tac, which I know a lot of people use, but not so easy to come by in Australia. Also not cheap. So this album has come together really easily using the SVG files. It's been fantastic. I haven't had to score anything. That's the first time I've got out my little cutting, I don't know, slicey dicey tool. I can't remember what it's called. That's the first time for the whole album that I've got that out. So everything I have managed to do using my Cricut, which is fabulous. So as I say, no measuring, no cutting. I haven't even used my scoreboard because the Cricut does it for me. I don't know about other cutting machines, whether they also do the scoring, but it certainly makes a huge difference. It really eliminates all the error because sometimes you can really mess up when you have to score something and you score it in the wrong place, or you have to cut something and you measure it wrong. So, you know, this is great, and all the pieces can do so many different things as well. So, you know, you can really get creative on how you use each of those pieces. So I'm just putting these mats on these pockets like that. So these will be the pockets for our envelope. So then we just need to fold over our tabs, which I've already folded it, but I'll just burnish them again. This is pretty thick cardstock, so I do find I need to burnish it a bit with my bone folder. So I'm just going to, don't even have to cut off any tabs here. And this one here. And then I just stick this down on here, and I'm leaving those tabs on the bottom piece of the envelope attached. I'm not trimming any of those off because of course I have trimmed them off previously for other things that I've done, but this time I'm going to use it as a pocket. So we'll put this pocket on as well, and then that's super quick. We have 2 envelopes, and we've used the envelopes in the album as well before, so, but not as a pocket, so this time we're doing something a bit different. Right, so I'll just pop this one on here. Line it up, make sure I'm happy with it. Fabulous. Just fold those over to make sure that it all lines up nicely. I'm happy with that. Okay. So now I may as well just go ahead and pop my mats on for this little flap here. Oh, do I want to do that? Yeah, I was thinking about whether I wanted to put a little clasp here, but I can't think what I might want to do. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put this one on top for now. The little envelope looks like that. And I'll do the same with this one. No, I won't. I won't put a little clasp. What I'll do is I'll just use the little Velcro dots, which I've been using the whole way through because I couldn't get hold of any magnets. But I'm actually really liking these little Velcro dots a lot. Okay, so yeah, I might just use the little Velcro dots and then maybe put a little flower or something on there rather than having a particular kind of a closure. Okay, and then this one, and we can put them in the album. So the mini album's got pretty chunky already and we haven't put any inserts or tags in it yet. Right, so there's 2 of those there. So now we just bring our album over and all I'm going to do is fold those 3 tabs in and attach it around those 3 tabs so that we still have a pocket in the top. That's the plan. So I will just put some glue on and do that. Oops. And I'm just going to sort of try and center it, but just lift it a little bit off the bottom, I think, and glue it down. And just do a little bit of oomph there. And then what am I do with my Velcro dots? Here they are. From here. Okay, so I'm just going to put the little, so one of these is white and one of them's clear. So I like to put the clear one here, or where you can see at least. So I'll stick the white one up here. So I'll stick it like that. And then I'll put the clear one on top. And these are, oh, I don't have the packet anymore. I'm really not very good at it, keeping packets. They're just Velcro dots. And I got them from the scrapbook store in Perth. And they're just Velcro brand. Yeah, but they're little tiny weeny ones, which is cool. So, then we've got this little envelope here, and I have cut out some of these large insert tags, which hopefully will just slide in like that, and so they do. And then I think I had some, I'll have a look in a minute. Okay, so that's that side, and then I'm just going to do exactly the same thing on the back. I like a bit of symmetry, and I think the envelopes on the inside or on the front and back are kind of handy, because if you have anything that you want to pop in there, passes or tickets or those sorts of things, you can just pop them in. But we've also got some envelopes throughout for that as well, but it's handy to have these just right on the inside covers. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing here. I think it was about like that from the bottom. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, maybe even a little bit lower. That's it. And just burnish it down to make sure it's stuck on. And another Velcro dot. And that's super easy. I'm going to put that white one here. And then put the clear one upside down on top of it. So when I push it down, it just sticks right in the place that it needs to be, and I don't have to try and guess where it should go. like that. And you can open it up and it's done. And I've also got a tag, one of these large insert tags to go in here, and I'll show you in a second where they are or what they look like in the SVG files themselves. So then this one can just slide in here like that. And so there we have the front and back, and there's lots of opportunities to embellish those as well. So now what I thought I would do is, I was going to make another quick kind of a little tag here. So I've just cut a few things out and I'll show you what they were. So in the SVG cutting files, I have cut out one of these small rectangles. So let's have a look and see if we can find that in here. It's this one here. So I've cut out one of those and I've burnished the folds and inked up around those folds. And then I've also cut out one of these little pockets, these little bracket pockets. So they are, where's that? This one just here. So I've cut out one of those as well. Then I've also cut out the mats for both of those. So the mats are at the back here and they're in this light pink. I can't remember if I've already mentioned that, sorry. And so I've cut out one of those, which is this one here, and that's going to go on here. And then I've cut out one of these, which is this here, which is the mat to go on here. So these are actual pieces that you would normally put in the album themselves, and we have used both of these pieces before, but this time I thought I might make a little tag. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off all three of these tabs because we don't need those. So I'll just get out my slicey dicey tool cutting doobie, and I'm just lining up the fold line there and cutting that tab off, not very well. I'll just cut that bit off that I missed. And then these two here as well. So I just leave these tabs on so that you've got lots of choices about what you can do with each piece. So in this instance, we're cutting all the tabs off because we're going to make this into a tag, a large tag. But it could also be a pocket or a flip, all sorts of things. So then I'm just going to attach my mat straight down on there. And I could put a mat on both sides, but I am being lazy. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough paper before I went and put mats on the back of everything. Oh, you just use so much paper if you matted the front and back of everything. Looks great though. And then I'm just going to pop this little pocket on here. So I'm just going to, I've left these without the little side cuts because we've used them before for a waterfall and we don't want those little side bits cut off for a waterfall. So I'll just chop those off now. And then I'm just going to stick this on here as well. Fold in all of those tabs. Put some glue on. And this is just a, you know, something else that you can do with all of these pieces. I'll just pop that down on here. Line it up. I've got glue on my finger. What's new? Just make sure that I'm happy with how that's lined up. And I like to just give it a little burnish to make sure that it's, you know, really in contact. And then I'll just pop this mat on top. Like And then this is just another kind of an insert that we can make. Let's get that glue off the bottom. It's just another type of an insert that we can make to, you know, do something a little bit different. So what I might do is embellish that a bit more and put a little insert in the insert and then pop it in my album. But I thought I'd just quickly show you the actual inserts and tags themselves. So I have got these three here. So this is a side pocket insert. This is the large bottom pocket insert. So that's this one here that I popped in here before. It's a large one. It's a medium sized insert, and it fits in the little bracket pocket. And then we have a sort of a larger photo mat, another insert, and then a tag. So I have cut out heaps of these. I just used up all my leftover bits of cardstock, and then I matted them all just on one side. So the mats are here, and they're all just here on this one, in this one file. So then I went through and cut out mats for all of those. Again, lots and lots of them, using up all my leftover bits and pieces. So then I thought I'd just go through and pop them in, and I'll embellish them separately later, so that this video doesn't get really long and you don't have to spend hours watching me hum and ha about where I'm going to put things. So for a start, I'll just pop this one in the front here, like that, and we can do that, embellish that one later. And then we have a whole pile of tags here that I've cut out. So here's that side insert, so that's going to slide nicely into here, and we've got one of those for every page. And then this is the photo mat, and that can go under our belly band like that. And when we turn over, we've got lots of space here for putting things in. So I have got, this is the medium and this is the small. So I've got one medium and two smalls that I can just pop in here of the inserts. I don't like that one there because it's the same paper, so I'm going to put that on there. And then we have another medium and another small we can pop in here. I'll try to. What am I doing? There we go. A medium and a small, and we've got a little single, the little tag, and we can just pop one of those in, and I'll go through and embellish those later. I could pop another one in here maybe, like that. Then we have some more. Here's a nice big one. Actually, this one might go nicely in here. How about that? We'll put this one in here, and we'll lift this up, and we've got a spot here. We can put one in here. Another medium one can go in there. I've got another medium one that can go in here. And then I have another tag, which, I don't know, I'll stick it in here as well. There we go. So we've got lots of little tags and inserts that can fit in there. So that's that second page. And then this third page, sorry. Yeah, well, this is the first page, front and back. And then the second page, we have a few more. So this time we have two of the side inserts here, because we have one to go in this short page. If I can slide it in there. One that goes in this short page, like that. And then I also just cut out a medium sized tag to go in there. I'll put it this way. And then we flip over and we have this belly band here. So I have one of these photo mats to go in there. And then we have a side insert for here. Another one of those. And then on the back of that page we have another pocket here, so I have another one of those photo mats and another of the medium size tags to go in there. And then for the third page we have, so we've got these little flips here, and then that opens up like that, and the same with this one. And we've got this big pocket here. So in the big pocket, I think we had one of these big tags, maybe a medium tag and a small one, and that might be enough for that one. So I'll tie that up later. We have the side large insert that goes nicely in here, like that. And then if we turn over, we have two more pockets in here, so we can pop two of these large tags in there, like that. And then I have a medium and a small one also to go in there. I think it's really cute that you know, you can have these nice shaped ones and it doesn't take any time to cut out because the machine kindly does it for us. And I've got a spare one. I might just pop that aside for now. So that's that. Or maybe we could put it in here. No, we won't. Okay, so that's that page. So then we've got the fourth page. And I've got a bunch of tags for that. So, what have we got here? That's right. How about if we put this side, this photo mat in here, and then we could have, maybe not that one of these medium ones here, and a small, and a tag, and then we can do the same here. I have a medium tag and a small and another little tag there. I'll just tie that up so it holds that little flap down. Then we have the side insert that will sit in here. I'm really looking forward to sitting down and embellishing this so that's all finished. Okay, and then there's the back here. So we have these envelopes that flip out, and I'm not sure that I've done anything for those as yet, but we do have these two pockets here. So we have a tag for there. These are the medium ones. Here's another medium one. Maybe I'll use that one there, like that. And a small. Just slide them around a bit. And then I have some little tags. Pop a couple in here. One here. And we've got lots of little spots there. Close that up. Now, I haven't done a tag or an insert for here because I think that's just a really great spot just to put to stick a photo straight down. So that's that one. But we do have the side pocket insert here. You can slide in. And this has just come up a bit, so I'll have to pop a bit of glue in there. Okay, and then we fold over, and we have got, I think these little inserts go well in here, so let's try that. Might have to rearrange some of these if the colours aren't right. That one and maybe a pink polka dot in there. And then these flip out. And these flip out. And we have one of these can go in here. Like that. I haven't put anything on here because that might fit a photo by itself quite nicely, or we can put a little corner tag sort of thing. So then I have that big tag to go in here, and a medium, and then 2 of the little tags. So that's that page done. Oops, these ones close up first, and then that one. Yep. Now this one, no inserts on this side because we have that waterfall. But we have the side insert that goes in here. Like that. And then when we turn over, we had the inserts for these 2, which were these polka dot ones. The polka dot on this side and the music paper on that side. So I'll just slide those in there. One there. And one there. And then we have the cute little envelope that we made before out of the vellum. So it's just like the envelopes that we made here, but we made it out of the vellum. And instead of keeping those back tags, side tabs, we cut them off so that it's just a nice little envelope. So we'll just slide that in there. Maybe we'll slide one of these spare tags in as well. And then the last thing I have is this little thing that we made before, which is just a little file folder type of thing with some corner pockets. So we made that in one of the other videos. So I can't remember where I put it in the other video, but I'm thinking maybe it should go in the back pocket, just here. If it'll fit, it's pretty chunky. There we go. Beautiful. It's just got a little stuck there. Come out. Slide under. Oh, I've got glue all over my fingers. Okay, so that's I think all of the inserts. So we're looking pretty full now. So so that all of those came out. So this whole album really is just what has just been made from the SVG files that I have created, these ones here. So we have made this album, this beautiful album, which I haven't decorated yet, out of these SVG cutting files, which you can download to your cutting machine. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little video, and what I'll do now is I will go and finish embellishing the whole album, and then I'll come back and do a flip through so that you don't have to sit there and watch me while I agonise over where I'm going to put that flower or that little frame or that whatever butterfly. I don't even know yet. So thanks for joining me. I hope that you've been enjoying the series. As I say, you can pick up the SVG albums from my Etsy store, the SVG files from my Etsy store if you're interested. But thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see some more of the things that I have made using some SVG cutting files, because I've got lots of ideas of things that I'd like to make in the future. So thanks again, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.